back in business with me, Sunanda Jayaseelan. IT major Cognizant posted its first quarter numbers for the calendar year 2014 last evening. They met street estimates. Dollar revenues recorded a nearly 20% jump. Joining me to discuss those numbers further and talk about how things are looking for the industry is R. Chandrasekaran, the Executive Vice Chairman at Cognizant. So always good talking to you. Thanks for joining us today. Run us through the fact that you have maintained your dollar revenue guidance for calendar year 14. But what is the demand environment looking like both for Cognizant, and if you can give us a view for the industry as well?
Actually, the demand environment, as I said, for the portfolio of services that we have is pretty robust. And even if there is some softness in one area, it is adequately compensated by the focus that we have in other areas. That's why I said, while the discretionary spend has been significant in our Q1, it was a slow start on the application outsourcing. What we see is in the second half of the year, while the discretionary spend will continue to happen, we also are going to see a significant increase in the application outsourcing spend because we are going to see a significant ramp up in that space. So that's why we feel pretty bullish for the rest of the year in terms of demand outlook, and that's why we have reaffirmed our guidance of at least 16.5% growth for the current year.
Sure.
So the demand is pretty robust, I would say.
All right. So, talk to us about pricing. What are you hearing from clients as far as pricing go? Have they grown or been cut compared with previous years? And I would appreciate an industry view.
Pricing has been pretty stable for the last few quarters, and in Q1 also we saw a very stable pricing environment. So nothing to be concerned about.
You've seen quite robust growth as far as your financial services go, both Y-on-Y and Q-on-Q. Now, that is typically a strong area for you, but what are clients telling you there again? And, what are the size of contracts that they're typically looking at handing out at this point? Do you expect that will stay for the industry?
No, we expect the financial services industry to continue to grow. The demand is actually coming from, two broad areas. One is to reducing the cost of running IT, but more importantly, the financial services is actually burdened by regulatory compliance work that they need to implement in their systems. So that's actually opening up a lot of demand. Plus, most of the financial services clients are also looking at transforming their businesses by leveraging technology. People are talking about mobile banking, digital banking, leveraging analytics to do fraud analytics, mortgage analytics. So a lot of new opportunities are opening up in the financial services segment. So we expect the demand to be pretty robust in financial services.
Mr. Chandrasekaran there of Cognizant saying that he expects the demand will stay robust and therefore maintaining the dollar revenue guidance for the year and upping the EPS guidance. But we'll take a short break on.